team clear the house safely and to recover any evidence, if any, there is inside the house. We certainly want to commend that South Patrol officer who was just doing his job and observing and spotted that vehicle, followed it, and ultimately led to these arrests. I'm sorry, these suspects being detained. At this time, we don't know what charges, if any, they will face. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
How this all started, they stole this car, they carjacked it from somebody?
It's unclear who carjacked it, but the Dodge Nitro was taken at gunpoint around 2 a.m. this morning in the 1700 block of West Mayfield. So this all started at 2 a.m. when that Dodge Nitro was taken at gunpoint in the 1700 block of West Mayfield. The suspects in all of these cases displayed a weapon. Several of the suspects displayed a weapon. No injuries were reported to anyone. But this was obviously a very scary situation for anyone involved. We're very thankful that no one was injured. This is a very active and ongoing investigation. So as I mentioned, part of that is trying to figure out if the individuals that were detained right now were involved in those robberies. That's part of the investigation.
So the carjacking is one of the robberies?
Yes, the first robbery happened at 2 a.m., the 1700 block of West Mayfield, and that is where the Dodge Nitro was taken. At 4:15, there was a drive-by shooting in the 800 block of Oletha. That same Dodge Nitro was observed as being the suspect vehicle in that drive-by shooting. No one was injured, no one was shot. At 6 a.m. on Sussex, there was a robbery where that same Dodge Nitro was observed with suspects. They robbed a person of a Lexus. The Lexus has been recovered, and as I mentioned, the BOLO went out for the suspect vehicle. A South Patrol officer observed that vehicle here in the 800 block of Price. They surrounded the house, and 3 individuals peacefully surrendered. And so I don't know if they are tied to everything else. They were seen leaving that stolen vehicle, but it's part of the investigation. So ultimately, the robbery detectives and people involved will determine what charges, if any, they will face.
How was the Lexus recovered? Was it recovered at the home?
No, it was recovered on West Military, at a business on West Military and I-37. It was recovered there.
So they left it there?
I don't know.
Has that weapon been recovered?
No, because they're waiting for the search warrant. So part of the search warrant is they're going to go through the house, they're going to clear it safely, and they're going to see if any weapons, if any, are inside the house, the vehicle, anything like that. So I can't confirm that at this time right now.
Were there other people in that home?
There were, in my understanding, 2 other adults that it's my understanding they had nothing to do with what occurred. I don't know the tie to the house. I don't know if one of the individuals lives there or what the tie is, but they were observed by that South Patrol officer exiting the vehicle and entering the location.
Do we know how many victims total from the first carjacking at 2 a.m. to the drive-by shooting to the third carjacking at 6 a.m.?
No, I do not have an exact number.
But we are calling the 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. carjackings because they threatened with a weapon.
Correct.
And the Lexus was stolen, or did they carjack it?
It was stolen. It was taken on Sussex.
But
It was taken.
a carjacking now. Threatened with a weapon. Okay.
Well, we saw a lady come out and hold her gun. Are those part of the...
They are not, no. It's an 18-year-old Hispanic male, a 17-year-old Hispanic male, and a 14-year-old Hispanic male. The adult male and the adult female have nothing to do with, no.
You do the Spanish?
Sure. Are good in English?
One last question. We pulled up, there was a gentleman in a brown shirt, and y'all were uncovering him. He was not part of it?
I don't know.
Do you know the color of the shirt, the 18-year-old? Just want to make sure we're not going to show juveniles.
I'll verify that afterwards.
Okay, thank you.
Okay? Ok, ¿están listos?
Yes.
Ok. Esto todo empezó a las 2 de la mañana en la calle Westfield, donde un vehículo fue robado de sospechosos. A las 4:15 de la mañana hubo un tiroteo donde ese vehículo que se había robado a las 2 de la mañana fue el vehículo sospechoso que fue usado. A las 6 de la mañana en la calle Sussex otra persona fue robado de su vehículo y el primer vehículo que fue tomado a las 2 de la mañana es el mismo vehículo que fue involucrado en el que ocurrió a las 6 de la mañana. Como a las 7 de la mañana, un oficial de South Patrol vio ese vehículo, el vehículo sospechoso, aquí en la calle Price. Él observó sospechosos yéndose de ese vehículo y entrando en una casa. Él llamó por backup, llegaron oficiales y pudieron llamar todos los que estaban dentro de la casa afuera. Todo terminó bien. Y en este momento estamos cuestionando y estamos tratando de determinar quién fue involucrado y qué cargos pueden venir de este caso.
¿Me puedes decir un poquito de las personas que fueron detenidos? Vimos que salieron como 3 adultos, una abuelita. ¿Qué me puedes decir sobre eso?
Los adultos que estaban en la casa no tienen nada que ver con esta situación. Detenieron un hombre de 18 años, otro de 17 y un niño de 14 años. Van a ser cuestionados y van a determinar qué cargos van a enfrentar.
¿Se rindieron con las manos en el aire?
Sí, todo terminó. I don't know how to say peacefully. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Pacíficamente.
Sí, pacíficamente todo terminó.
¿Sabemos cuánto tiempo duraron los oficiales en negociar para que estos sujetos salieran de la cárcel?
Terminó muy rápido. Después que llamaron su nombre, salieron y todo fue bien.
Se miraban como momentos bien intensos por la probabilidad de que tenían armas.
No hemos verificado si tienen armas. Los que fueron involucrados en los robos sí estaban observados teniendo armas, pero en esta situación no hemos encontrado armas.
Y por precaución llamaron a SWAT para investigar.
Sí, estamos esperando un warrant que firma el juez para entrar a la casa y van a entrar a la casa y van a hacer su investigación para ver qué evidencia pueden encontrar.
Esto todo es en conexión de una serie de robos.
Sí,
asaltos.
de los pasados 8 horas, sí.
Oye, pues,
Sí, esto todo empezó a las 2 de la mañana en la calle West Mayfield, donde un vehículo fue robado por sospechosos que tenían armas. A las 4:15 en la calle Oleta hubo un tiroteo donde nadie fue herido, pero ese mismo vehículo que fue robado a las 2 de la mañana fue visto por el vehículo sospechoso. A las 6 de la mañana en la calle Sussex, otro vehículo fue robado por sospechosos también armados. Ese vehículo fue ya encontrado, pero a las 7 de la mañana un oficial del South Patrol observó ese vehículo sospechoso que fue usado en los crímenes en esta calle de Price y pudieron detener tres sospechosos, uno de 17, uno de 18 y uno de 14.
todo esto fue fruto por un oficial que vio la camioneta.
Sí. No, you did. Okay.
I have a question about the SWAT team.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they're going to be clearing the house, but we're awaiting a search warrant.
But were they called out? Were the suspects cooperative when police spotted the car, or did they refuse to come?
They went inside, but they were called over the intercom, and they immediately surrendered.
Okay.
So SWAT is here as a precaution.
Because there's guns in the home.
It's unknown right now. Unknown if there are weapons inside the home. We're awaiting a search warrant. They will go inside, clear the house safely, and then we will discover what evidence, if any, is recovered. But I cannot confirm that there are any weapons inside.
But we do know that at least 3 weapons because each suspect displayed a weapon in one of the cars, at least the first carjacking.
Right now, I cannot confirm if those 3 suspects are tied to everything else. They were just seen leaving the suspect vehicle that was used in those 3 crimes.
Okay.
So it's part of the investigation. So it's unclear right now if those 3 suspects that have been detained, the juvenile and the 2 adults, are tied to everything that preceded what I just told you, the 3 things. They were
Juvenile, 2
just,
adults. I have a 14, 17, and 18.
yes, a 17-year-old is an
Oh,
adult.
it's an adult. Okay.
Yes, so they were seen leaving that stolen vehicle. So it's part of the investigation. That will ultimately
So
determine
it's under investigation if they are related to those 3 crimes.
exactly. But they were seen leaving the vehicle used in the 3 crimes.
They were seen here in the house leaving the vehicle. Is that
They
where?
parked their vehicle.
Okay.
They got out. They went inside the house. The officer observed that.
Okay.
leaving-
So that's the only
Exactly. It's part of the investigation. So it's very too early to say that they were tied to everything else.
I shot them off coming out the house. Can you just
Yeah, I'll
what shirt
verify
it
that.
is?
Yes,
That way
sir.
we know
Yes, sir.
to blur that one out. Let's go.